Hiya, gorgeous. Is your dance class still on for today? I have so much work to do. I don't know if I'll be able to go.
Hey, babe. Yep, the lesson should still be on for later in theory. If you can't make it tonight, don't sweat it. Lily takes students on an individual basis.
Oh, I don't mean to let you down. I'm sorry that it happened this way. I guess I will have to make it up to you.
No worries, darling. I've noticed that you only go to dance class for my sake, so if you want, you can just stop going if it's a burden. I don't mind dancing on my own.
What? I love dancing with you, though.
Yes, I understand. But it seems like you would get more enjoyment out of sports. Why don't you try getting back into that?
Well, I didn't exactly know how to put it. I just don't think dancing is for me.
Hun, I completely understand. So follow your heart and do whatever you want. I don't want to come across as some kind of despotic wife who forces her husband to engage in her own hobbies.
I couldn't agree more. I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. You're such an amazing wife.
It's only because you're a great husband.
I can't argue with that. Okie doke, then. It sounds like a plan, Stan. You take a couple of lessons yourself, and if it turns out that classes are just so unbearable without me, I might come back.
LOL, you're so, funny. Blushes.
Just ask Lily to put on a dance for you that you could only show your husband in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
Of course. I'll relay that directly to her. She'd be glad to do it. On that note, you can tell her yourself. I invited Lily over for dinner.
Oh, that's cool. Then I'll handle the wine and snacks, and you cook the pasta. By the way, I'm thinking about inviting my friend Alex. You know he's divorced and he's ready to start dating again.
Oh, I don't even know how much Lily needs this right now.
Why?
Never mind. I just remember she says that the men just drool over her.
Well, Alex is a good guy. He has a great job, and he even seems to be romantic.
Okay, I'll warn Lily not to be too hard on him.
Yes. The guy is great after all. He just somehow has no luck in relationships. But you never know. People tend to fall for each other too quickly these days.
I suppose there is truth to that. Then it will be a double date.
Excellent. Then I'll get back to work. And you say hello to Lily and tell her not to be too offended by me that I stopped going to her lessons.
Sure, honey. No problem.
Hey, Rose. So I'm admittedly a bit confused after our dinner together.
Hey. Oh, yeah. The atmosphere was really awkward.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. I just didn't expect Lily to act like that around me and Alex. I have already apologized to him 1,000,000 times for all this. But I still don't understand why all this happened.
I told you Lily wasn't ready for dating. She's had several failed relationships and is overly wary of men now.
Yes, but not in the same way. And in general, to be honest, she behaved just disgustingly. She got drunk and started saying all these nasty things. I even began to doubt that you should go to her classes.
She's a great dance teacher. It just wasn't her night, that's all.
I'm sure you can find another dance teacher who doesn't get drunk and behaves decently.
Lily suits me, though. And anyway, I told you not to bring Alex. Because Lily is going through a difficult period with men. You chose not to listen to me, and everything turned out like this.
So you think it's my fault? I hope you're kidding. Lily behaves simply inappropriately. If she had problems in a relationship, then the gal needs to go to a psychologist and not dump her aggression on complete strangers.
I'm not saying it's your fault. She's just having a tough time. I'm sure she'll apologize to you and Alex for her behavior. I think she feels extremely uncomfortable about it.
I hope. Because otherwise, I don't want you to take her classes.
Where are all these ultimatums coming from? I will go where I want with whomever I please.
This is not an ultimatum. I am simply letting you know how I feel. Lily is not a positive influence. She cut herself with broken glass and screamed that she would kill herself because this patriarchal world got the better of her. She needs to look in the mirror, preferably without breaking it. After all, the question is not in the world, but in her.
Don't talk down on someone that is going through a hard time right now.
I don't get it. What's the problem with that? She lives off the money from her ratchet parents like a total mooch. They are the ones who opened the dance studio for her. As far as I understand it, she's had many failures in her life because she has a less than adequate character. At the same time, she insulted her parents, who gave everything to her.
Well, yeah, but...
And you are protecting her. Although it turns out more like she is a baby who needs to be pampered. I'd say her personality is the equivalent of a stack of bricks. I am honestly shocked that you have the desire to communicate with such a person.
You don't know what kind of person she is.
We danced with her, and she did not show her true face, but I detected something that made me uneasy. But after dinner, I got the big picture.
Yes, sometimes she behaves like a child, but that doesn't make her a witch. She is really kind and compassionate. And even if her parents provide for her, there's nothing wrong with that. She's just trying to find herself.
The bad thing is that she is ungrateful to them for what they gave her. She's building herself into a person she isn't. She's also rotten and will easily betray you. I'm sure of it.
Don't say that. I'm sure she'll never do that.
I don't understand why you are so attached to her.
It's just, I see something in her that you don't see. She is a good person, but she has her own problems. We have them too. We're just a little older than her and more mature. I'm sure in a couple of years she will remember this and think what the heck she put us through.
It's one thing to act like a child, but another is to maim yourself in front of others and throw tantrums. She needs help, like mental help. And if you think she's your friend, you should tell her so.
Tell me honestly, didn't you do stupid things in your youth? Let's start with the time you stole Dad's car to go to a concert with some girl.
Well, yes, but I asked for forgiveness and made it up to him afterward.
I'm sure she does the same.
I don't think so. I'm sure that for her, such actions are not uncommon.
Look, give her a chance. If she does something like that, then okay, you'll be right.
Don't you understand? I don't want something like this to happen in my life. And I don't want people like that in it.
I think you're a very cynical and cruel person. Your lawyer job has made a robot out of you.
No. My lawyer job has taught me to see through people and know who to stay away from.
Listen, cool down. I'm sick of talking about this. If you really want to apologize to your beloved Alex, I will introduce him to my colleague, a boring lady who will silently stare him down.
I don't understand why you're being so hostile towards me.
Because you continue to waste time on this subject, and I'm tired of it. Do you want me to sit tied to you 24/7? Does it bother you that I have friends and my own life?
Rose, how are you? Fine? Did I trigger you? I can already see how this Lily affects you. And you say the phrases that I heard at dinner. Have I ever forbidden you to do something or tried controlling you? Ever? I said I didn't want you to associate with such a person, that's all. She is out of her mind, and you know it.
I see that you are a bore, and that you are indifferent to someone else's grief. That's what I see.
Seems kind of weird. A couple of months ago you began to communicate with Lily, and now you are ready to destroy me, your husband, for a stranger. Why is that?
What the heck are you talking about? I'm just sorry for my friend, and that you couldn't find a common ground. I am offended that now you are preaching to me as if I were a child.
Okay, I warned you about this person. You should stay away from her, because then you will get into trouble. It's your right to take it into account or not.
Okay, I get it.
And I don't want to see Lily in my house anymore. I don't want to see her anymore at all.
Whatever you say.
Hello, gorgeous. I haven't seen you in ages.
Hi.
Great start. I want to understand what has happened between us lately.
No kidding. You think something might be happening between us?
Pretending doesn't suit you. Why are you doing this? I don't understand. But okay. I won't get hurt by telling you about my feelings.
Well, come on. I'm all ears.
Since that dinner, you stopped talking to me almost completely. You come home late, and I see that you do it on purpose. I tried to talk to you, but you completely ignore the problem.
I do not have any problems.
Just because you ignore me and problems doesn't mean they don't exist. I also noticed that you have began to behave differently. Unfortunately, in a bad way. You dress vulgarly, communicate defiantly.
Oh, so good to hear.
Why are you behaving like this? And why are you allowing yourself to talk to me like that?
Excuse me, but you are the king of the world? Would you prefer that I communicate with you in a special way?
Sorry, what?
Why do you think that I should talk to you in a certain way? Are you a king or what?
I'm not asking for special treatment. I ask for respect. I think I deserve it from my wife, don't I?
Oh, whatever you say. I don't care.
Why?
Because I feel that you and I have changed our views and parted ways.
Are you kidding now, or what?
No. I'm telling you in all seriousness that I no longer feel like I would want to continue this relationship. I've changed, and you don't like it. You liked it when I was ordinary and quiet. And now, when I become bright and emotional, you suddenly did not like it. Then what's the point?
You have always been bright. Now I feel that someone is influencing you. And I think I know who is doing that. You are no longer yourself. For some reason, you liked the picture that you saw, and you decided to imitate it.
Ah, well, does that mean I don't have my own opinion? You say that like I'm stupid enough to live my own life.
No. I said that Lily is a bad influence on you, and the decisions you make are not yours.
If you're so smart, then how could you not notice all this, I wonder?
What are you talking about? What should I have noticed?
Apparently you are not that smart.
I don't understand what you're talking about at all. What didn't you like about our life? After all, everything was great. We made plans, spent time together like a healthy couple should. We could afford almost anything, and we genuinely loved each other. So what has changed?
Maybe it's because I fell in love with another person.
What? How could you do this to me? Did you cheat on me?
Yes. So what? It happened because, well, everything happens in life. You started to bore me, and now I've finally learned to have some fun again.
Who is he?
He? Who said that it was him?
What? Are you serious? So you and Lily have been lovers all this time?
Yeah. You turned out so bad that I left for another woman.
What a brat. You've been deceiving me all this time. You swindled money out of me. You withdrew $5,000 from our joint account. And all for that deceitful brat Lily?
Don't you dare talk bad about her. You're the vile and rotten person. You wanted to subjugate me so that I would be an unpretentious and pliable wife. But I'm not like that. I'm glad it all happened the way it did. Lily and I are happy.
You are happy with Lily because you didn't need anything. I provided for you. But now the shop is closed. You will return the money to the account. Otherwise, I will sue you. Also, if you think you're going to get away with it, you're wrong. You will answer for everything and pay. Either you or Lily will pay.
Oh, come on. What can you do to us? An offended husband whose wife left him for a woman. Your ego must be so overinflated. Everyone around will gossip about you, and that you could not keep your wife.
My dear, do not forget that I am a lawyer, and I have many influential friends. $5,000 was clearly not the only thing you stole.
Actually, I'm legally your wife for a while, which means it's my money too.
We'll see. I wish you and Lily the happiness in poverty which you deserve.
Oh, go to hell.
What the heck did you do?
Have you already felt it? You're such a pig. Does that give you any peace?
Your happiness, like a crystal ball in the wind, is short-lived. Moreover, you will have a great opportunity, firstly to test the strength of the relationship with Lily, and secondly to prove to me that I was wrong.
It's not my fault that you decided to turn to stupid tricks to keep me from living a peaceful life.
No, I decided only to take revenge on the person who lied to me. At the beginning of our relationship, you and I discussed that if either of us ever meets someone, we need to be honest with each other. I cannot stand only one thing in life. It's a lie. You broke our deal.
So what? Couldn't you just leave me alone?
No, because you and Lily turned out to be scammers. I don't know what she told you, and how she brainwashed you that you not only withdrew money from our shared account, but tried to transfer our property to yourself without my knowledge. And that's a violation, my dear.
You will never destroy our relationship. We love each other and will never betray one another.
Well, let's see. Because that's not all the cards I have. Your friend's apartment is being searched right now. Soon they will come for you too. After, the police will accuse your girlfriend of fraud and trying to snatch someone else's property. It's like the perfect detective story.
What are you talking about? What search? Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Each of you will be made an offer, so the one who agrees first will get off with a frightening experience and a hefty fine. The other will have big problems with the law.
You can't do that!
Of course I can. I already did. Soon Lily will call you in total hysteria.
You're just bluffing.
No. In a couple of minutes, the police already have been in your apartment. I hope you're not stupid enough to keep fake documents where you are right now.
Crap! Why are you doing this?
Because revenge is a dish best served cold, dear/almost ex-wife.
Finn, we're at the police station right now. They are pressing some serious charges. I was given the opportunity to write to you about it.
And what of it?
Can you help me? I'm begging you. Maybe everything has fallen apart and we broke up. But we were together. And at one time we were happy. Please help.
I do not know how to help you. I can give advice to tell the whole truth. How Lily screwed you up and urged you to do what you did. Preferably do it as soon as possible, because she will not miss you and set you up without blinking an eye.
Finn, I feel so bad. I don't know what to do with this.
I told you before not to mess with this person, but you chose to keep your head in the clouds. You betrayed me and our marriage. You tried to rob me. You told me nasty things and rejoiced when you left me with nothing. And now you want help from me? What do you expect?
I know that you hate me for everything I did, and that I lied to you, and I deserve your hatred, but I don't want to go to jail. I didn't deserve this.
I don't hate you, though. At first I thought so. Now I just pity you. You followed your instincts and nothing more. I'm sure right now you regret choosing this path and Lily.
I really regret this. About me following Lily and doing illegal things, but I really thought I loved her. And now I feel like I love her, but I don't know anymore. Now I can see how she's only worried about herself right now. She tried to persuade me to tell that I made it all up. But it is not true.
Then you should tell all this to the police. Right now you feel like you're betraying your love. But there is no love, at least from Lily's side. You made a fool of yourself. But it's not too late to set things right.
But I don't want to be a snitch.
Are you already learning prison jargon?
Finn, this is no time for jokes. It's not funny.
I do not understand why I'm continuing this conversation with you, considering everything that's happened.
Probably because we've been together for so long, and you respect our past, despite the present.
I guess. I'll tell you how your ex-partner brought you to rock bottom, and I'll tell you, as a lawyer, if you don't accept the offer from the police, then she will, and you will be left with nothing. Take care of yourself. That's all.
Thank you for talking to me, despite what a terrible wife and pig I turned out to be. I'm sorry I ruined our relationship.
In the end, Rose accepted the offer of the police and told the whole truth about Lily's intrigues. She reported how Lily incited her to forge documents. Rose also said that it was she, Lily, who forged Finn's signature, which immediately made her a defendant. With a more detailed study of Lily and all her affairs, it turned out that the dance studio, which she owned for a long time, did not pay taxes and did not keep financial records at all. As a result, Lily received a real term for her crimes. At this point, Rose and Lily parted ways. The last time they met was in court. Rose appeared in court as a witness, thanks to Finn's tacit help. His participation was indirect. Even Rose did not know that he helped her. Rose got off the hook with a fine and rethinking her life. After the storm subsided, Rose tried to get her life back on track. She changed her image, moved, and went back to work. She became much more careful around strangers. Despite all attempts to improve relations with Finn, Rose did not succeed. After the incident, Finn took a break from love relationships and focused on his career. In general, both exes are doing well. Sometimes they write to each other to find out how things are going.